What is up, everybody? My name is Hudson. Welcome to Ball Pit, part of our overwhelmingly positive series, coming in at 95% positive on Steam. Brickbreaker roguelike. Who saw it coming? Let's jump right into the action right now. Let's play as the first character on the first level. I unfortunately do not see this doing well on YouTube, so I will mostly be playing this on Twitch. Find us there every Tuesday, Thursday, 3 p.m. Central, but I did want to cover it at least once to show it off to you guys. So, brickbreaker. Do you remember playing old brickbreakers back in the day? This one is a souped up brickbreaker where every single brick has the shape of some sort of monster or creature that we are fighting. Every time that we fight and kill one of them, much like Vampire Survivors, they're gonna drop a little XP orb or a XP crystal. We can have 4 special balls and 4 passive items for the entire run, but we're gonna see that there's like an evolution or a combining fusion element to this game. I'm gonna go with a new ball called Egg Sack. Explodes into 2 to 4 baby balls upon hitting an enemy. So you'll notice we have special balls that we are firing out. One of them is dealing bleed. So this one's a bleed ball. Inflicts 2 stacks of bleed. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. So enemies take more damage when they are bleeding. And then we have a lot of these plain white balls. Those are called baby balls. And when I throw out that Egg Sack and it hits an enemy, it's gonna fire out more baby balls. A lot of different strategies here. One is to just try to shoot them and catch the balls back, which allows you to immediately refire them. Another strategy would be to try to make a hole and then fire the balls so that they keep bouncing around and trying to get like to the back line, maybe like this hole here. Okay, we leveled up. We got laser ball, we got vampire ball, chance of healing, or upturned hatchet. Balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field, otherwise damage reduced by 20%. Let's go with the laser ball. You'll notice the horizontal laser ball, when I hit enemies with it, will shoot a horizontal laser. And here's our first fusion drop, or fission, or whatever it is. I don't know what you really want to call it. Fusion reactor, I think it said. Since I don't have any leveled up balls, so that the max level is 3, and you'll see I have a level 1 bleed, level 1 egg sack, and level 1 laser. If I were to have them at level 3, I might be able to fuse them together, and some of them have a special fusion called an evolution. Basically, the fused ball is greater than the sum of its parts. There's gonna be even more things added on. When you've just plainly fused 2 together, you basically just add their effect. Fission, though, is when you can't do anything. It'll try to upgrade up to 5 things in your inventory. So that was 2. We got egg sack ball, level 3 now. We got freeze ball or lightning ball. I'm gonna go with the freeze ball. I like that. So I can already see right now, I can fuse the ice ball with the laser ball and come out with some sort of freeze ray ball. So that was an evolution. I bet you there's probably an evolution with the lightning ball and the laser. I kind of want to see what it is. I was going to go with the freeze, but let's try to get some new evolutions in here and see what the game has to offer. I'm stuck here in the middle. That's not good. So enemies, they surrounded me. I got too close to the top of the screen. And when you're next to an enemy, you'll see an exclamation point appear above their head, which means they are about to attack. The same thing happens if they get to the bottom of the screen. They will automatically attack you no matter where you are. All right, another fission. That's 1 level in the bleed, 1 level in the laser. We got baby rattle. Gain 1.5 times baby balls, but your aim is scattered. Let's go level 3 laser ball. How about that? Just increases the damage of the ball itself and the laser damage. On the right side of the screen, you will notice there are 2 exclamation points and then a big boss symbol on the top. That is indicating 2 mini bosses and 1 major boss. Let's see here. We got level 3 egg sack ball, or we could go 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. That's experience gems. Magic staff, increase area of effect damage, such as earthquake, laser, and lightning. Ooh. I'm thinking though I go egg sack ball, which gives us level 3 bleed, level 3 egg sack, and then I will try to combine them into an evolution. It's not an evolution? I thought it was. It's just a plain fusion, so I could fuse any level 3 ball together now. Once again, fusion, kind of lame. Evolution, super cool. So let's hold off on that and go fission. All right, we got our level 3 now, lightning ball. Rubber headband. Balls start off at 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce, max 200. Fleet feet. Increase movement speed by 10% and move at full speed while shooting. Let's try this rubber headband. Let's try balls go slow at first, but then pick up speed as they bounce. So if I get the balls in the right spot, we are gonna see these balls moving real quick. And here is our first mini boss. It's got an angled front, so if I wanted to sit down here and fire at it, the balls would deflect off to the side, and it's hard to kill it that way. I could go angled here and try to focus my balls, but what I'm gonna do here is try to maximize the ball speed. Rubber headband, 25% each bounce, and max 250 speed. So I'm gonna try to sneak them in behind the boss, try to find a lane, not get attacked there. Look at all those numbers popping up. Dang. Halfway down the map though, so we are in dangerous territory. It is cracked, it is dead. That went real quick. Golden Bull. Every 7 to 11 rows spawn a Golden Bull with 508 health. Golden Bulls accrue 10 money per minute and then move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. That should be a way to get more money. And we should get that synergy. There's no synergy. We did not find one. Lightning plus laser is not a synergy. That's bad. Combine egg sac and bleed then as a fusion. So now it's a bleed times egg sac. Inflicts 4 stacks of bleed, explodes into more baby balls on hitting an enemy. And then the spawned balls from the egg sac have the same properties as the bleed ball. It's our first golden bull. Hopefully it stays alive and accrues a bunch of money. New ball. We got light blinds enemies. Brood mother, 25% chance of birthing a baby ball every time it hits an enemy. Or ghost ball, it's got piercing. Let's try out this new light ball. I haven't used this one yet. Chance to blind enemies, which gives them a chance to miss their attacks. What I'm really hoping is that it synergizes with my lightning ball. You think light plus lightning, maybe. Can we get that evolution? All right, light, laser, or light lightning. Honestly, I didn't know light laser would be a thing. I want to see what it does. Laser beam. Emits a laser beam on hit that deals 38 to 53 damage and blinds enemies for 8 seconds. All right. I saw the laser beam. Take the magic staff now for increased area of effect such as lightning or laser. When I get that ball stuck behind enemies and it bounces a ton like that. Look at all of those lasers. That's so good. And we have our second mini boss up. This one looks like a big bow and arrow or a trebuchet. Same strategy here. I'm gonna try to get the ball stuck behind it if I can. Like that, just like that. That's good. And the speed that the balls gain too, so nice. You get them trapped back there and they just go wild. New ball, iron ball, earthquake ball, or vertical laser. Let's go iron ball. We know that there's a synergy here called lightning rod. All right, I'm gonna try to focus the boss here, I think. There we go, dead. Onwards we move to the final boss of the first zone. There is a lot of characters in this game. There are a lot of zones. Magnet, increased range at which you can pick up items and catch balls. Let's do it. When I first booted up the game and you guys saw my home base, you probably thought, oh man, he's like really far into the game. I don't think I've scratched the surface yet. I got my iron level 3, lightning level 3. I just need one more fusion reactor in order to combine those in order to evolve into my lightning rod. Hopefully I can make that happen before the boss gets here. Enemies are getting too close to the front of the map. Please kill them. There we go. There's my fusion reactor. Give me that evolution, that lightning rod. Let's go. Plants a lightning rod into enemies it hits. These enemies are struck by lightning every 3 seconds, dealing 2 to 49 damage up to 8 nearby enemies. Now we have another open slot here. Not feeling wind. Let's see if I can get a reroll. All right, level 2 lightning rod. Ice ball. My freeze ball is back. Of course, though, I have Earthquake, and we have that magic staff. Increases the damage of Earthquake specifically. So let's go Earthquake. Almost to the final boss. Probably not going to get another evolution or even a fusion. There we go. Final boss is here. Clear out the waves if I can. There's the big boy. Hang on, dude. I'll be with you in a second. Did get one last level up. Go, honestly, magnet level 2. This final boss, health bar on the right. The way to damage it is by shooting the crown behind it. So I gotta bounce these balls at such an angle that I'll be able to hit it and dodge all these ads it's dropping on me. You might be wondering why these arrows that the enemies are shooting, I'm able to somehow destroy them. If you can hit them with a special ball, then they get destroyed. These arrows from the boss cannot be destroyed. Now it's just basically a bullet hell. Dodging while trying to simultaneously shoot these balls at the right angle. We're about halfway. No, thank you. I'm gonna dodge that. Or not, it's fine. Go bull, get him! Oh, got him. That'll do. 23 minutes, so pretty quick runs in this. You can see that our highest DPS ball was the lightning rod, 263. Second place was the laser beam, 188. As far as total damage dealt though, wow. Baby balls came in with the total amount of 180,000 damage dealt. That is surprising. That might be the first time that the baby balls did the most. Bleed egg sac ball did 127,000. Laser beam did 107,000. Wow. baby balls by a mile. So without going too deep, because you guys haven't been here since the beginning, I would highly recommend just checking this game out yourself. There's an element here where we are spending our money, our wheat, our wood, and our rocks in order to make more wheat fields, more forests, and more of these boulders. We're constructing buildings, which are giving us more and more characters. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and send some of these characters out. If they touch a building, they can put 1 progress into it. I'd like to see them try to build the rest of these buildings. Go. So they're collecting the wheat and the wood, bouncing around, trying to build these buildings. That one just got built. That one got built there as well. You've unlocked a new character, the Empty Nester. And the Shade. Just for a quick peek, we can see like one of our buildings called the Gunsmith. All characters gain +2 bonus dexterity. Each character has certain stats, and dexterity deals with crit chance and fire rate. If I wanted to as well, we can expand our map where we can possibly build things. So I could just go ahead and buy a whole new chunk. Like I said, if you want to dive into that depth, I highly recommend getting the game yourself, checking it out. But for now, we're gonna do one more run. Try an interesting character here called the Embedded. Balls always pierce enemies until they hit a wall. I'm gonna try to fight the snowy shores here. So my method is probably going to be try to pierce the enemies and get the balls stuck in the back line behind them. I also start with one special ball. It's the Poison Ball, which I think deals damage over time, if I'm not mistaken. Poison lasts for 6 seconds. Each stack deals 1 to 5 damage per second. And I guess we're gonna go with Baby Rattle here. Gain 1.5 times Baby Ball, and my aim becomes a little scattered. Trust in the baby balls. That didn't come out right, I don't think. Hang on, wait a minute. So if I aim for these back corners, it's gonna pierce through all of the enemies once again, hit that wall on the back right or back left, then it will no longer pierce, and hopefully it'll bounce around the back line and kill them all. Hopefully by the time the front line gets down the field. Brood Mother, 25% chance of spawning baby balls. Are we gonna go another baby ball build here? Seems to be working out quite well. Earthquake, Dark, or Fire. Let's try to get the synergy between Poison and Earthquake. It's called Swamp. I'm going Swamp Ball. Ooh, that's a max 5. Fusion reactor, love that. Everything just got maxed to level 3. Warhorn, baby balls deal 20% more damage. Also, you can see passive items, I recently discovered this, have an evolution. So we can combine a level 3 baby rattle with a level 3 warhorn to make a cornucopia. We got it. Evolution. That's my swamp ball. Leaves behind tar blobs over time. Enemies who walk into tar blobs are dealt a bunch of damage, slowed by 50% for 7 seconds, and gain 1 stack of poison. The ball and its tar blobs also deal 7 to 14 damage to nearby units. Absolutely crushing it right now. Everyone is poisoned. That's our first mini boss. Has this icicle up in front, which means that it is blocking any damage from the front. I'm gonna try to do the same thing I'm doing before here. Get the balls locked behind the enemy line. Egg sack. We gotta go egg sack with Brood Mother. We'll get that weird spider ball. When going baby ball build, you gotta go full baby ball build. You gotta go all in, man. Boss is cracked. We're doing a really good job. And look at how many baby balls are flying around. This is kind of insane. You gotta die sometime soon though, boss. Thank you. I appreciate it. Level 3 Warhorn. We'll try the Dark Ball out, 3x damage, but destroys after hitting 1 enemy. I don't really like that it destroys itself so quickly, but try it out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and evolve into my cornucopia. Each time a baby ball is created, spawn 0 to 1 additional baby balls. So Egg Sack is creating balls, and Brood Mother is also creating balls. And that is gonna be another evolution here. Let's get that Spider Queen, 25% chance of birthing an egg sack each time it hits an enemy. And then the egg sack will explode into, I think, 1 to 3 baby balls. And that's really gonna go off as well, considering all of our balls are piercing, if you remember, until they hit a wall. So it's gonna pierce through a bunch of enemies, potentially spawning a bunch of baby balls. Cursed Elixir, when a poisoned enemy dies, 10% chance of them to come back as a zombie. We're probably gonna end up murdering the zombie because it does take damage from our own balls, but we are poisoning almost every single enemy, so that seems pretty good. And there was a zombie quickly came onto the scene and then died. Can't believe we've been sitting here at level 1 swamp ball. Can we fix that, please? No, not yet. Look at all my baby balls. Oh man, we need that upgrade that they gain speed every time they bounce. And another mini boss here. This one is shooting icicles. And there's our level 3 swamp ball. Oh, hit twice by the ice. Knock it off. Haven't even cracked the first part of the boss here. It's got 2 parts. This is not good. This is not good news. This character specifically has a really hard time killing anybody in the front row because of the fact that our balls are piercing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta stop taking damage too. Vampire ball for a chance to heal, I suppose. Oh no. Once it gets to the bottom of the screen, it's just gonna sit there and attack me until I die. Yeah. Just like right now. I think we're toast. That's first hit. We might have maybe 1 more hit in us. I'm gonna go for this health. Vampire ball level 2 and get back there and kill the boss. Come on, do it. Murder. We got him! Oh my goodness. I got a watchtower blueprint. Increase the harvest clock by 2 seconds for watchtower. If I build it, that's nice. Can we get back on our feet? I do see that we have an evolution possible. Give me that health before I get shot. I'm just trying to get all these XP orbs here. Now that we have this vampire healing us, let's shoot 1 to 2 baby balls every time that you're healed. How about it? And then I take this for the evolution. Have not seen this one in this playthrough yet. Dark plus vampire. Cool. Vampire Lord. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed, heals 1 health, and consumes all stacks when hitting an enemy with at least 10 stacks of bleed. Hopefully we have some health on our horizon. I need it sorely. Let's not forget, every time I'm healed, I am going to be shooting out more baby balls. You notice on my character, there'll be a green number that pops up when we do get any kind of healing. Vertical laser ball? Maybe? I'll bite. And a fusion is available. How about fusing Swamp plus Spider Queen? I'm in. Swamp, Spider Queen. Bond balls from Spider Queen have the same properties as Swamp. So Spider Queen will hit an enemy, shoot out egg sacs that are also Swamp/egg sacs, and then that will shoot out a bunch of baby balls from the egg sac, which hopefully will still have Swamp. If I'm seeing this correctly, I am seeing a lot of swamp things moving up the field. I think it's working. I think it's working famously. Also, like almost every enemy is being poisoned, which means much higher chance of zombies. Healer's Effigy. Oh, Brood Mother though. I really want more baby balls, but Healer's Effigy. Stone Healer with 122 health. Heals you for 10 health per minute. Healers are immune to your ball damage. Let's do that since we took the bandit. And since I, need the healing. First healer, stepping up to the plate. We're almost to the final boss, so I don't know how much it's worth, but man, oh man, am I happy with our poison swamp ball. Is that it? Final boss time? I'm gonna get this XP and level up another vampire ball. Sure. We got the Ice Queen. What do you got, Ice Queen? We're leveling up here. Let's go ahead and do the Vampire Lord, level 2. Ice Queen's shooting out ice walls, and our piercing balls don't pierce those walls, but they do pierce these walls in front of the Ice Queen. That's nice. Got a bunch of ads here that are shooting these icicle beam things at me. The Icebound Queen is almost already dead. Probably because our piercing shots are going through its walls. And then off the back wall and then through the Ice Queen again. It's already over, man. It's already over. What a build. Oh man, I can't believe we almost threw. This has been our look at Ball Pit, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm absolutely loving it, but unfortunately, a video that is not based around Isaac is just not going to perform well on my channel. If people absolutely demand it, I will think about it, but other than that, once again, do either go to my Twitch stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Central, or go to Huts 2, where I upload all the VODs. Thank you so much for watching. I will try to remember to leave a link to this game in the description down below. Do check it out and do have an awesome rest of your day. See you guys.